Hey y'all, it's Mary, and this is Mary Catherine Loves Cats. Welcome to my channel. This is my PETIT VOUR box for August. I am charged for this box on the 1st of the month, and then I get it at the end of the month. I did get this on Monday, August 25th. So that's when I got it this month. And it's PETIT VOUR, which are little tastes of good things. A PETIT VOUR is a little treat. And then, so they get, they're vegan. So they made it PETIT VOUR instead of PETIT VOUR. So let's see what's in here. Everything in this box is cruelty free and vegan. So, good for you. I've been trying to change over my household stuff, and I'm not going to stop using all my fabulous makeup. But if I can make better choices for myself, I'll do it. I will tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my new Merit Lippy. This is in Maison, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. There she is. And pretty components. And then I'm wearing this BH Cosmetics, here comes blue, 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 blue. I'm wearing this crazy palette just because it's fun. Whoa! I don't know why. I usually don't keep the sleeves, but I did on this one, I don't know. BH Cosmetics, they still are around, but they sort of look like they've been, I think they're still around. Like they were going out. I think they may have said that they were going to close and then they didn't. Anyway, they have all kinds of eyeshadows, but their eyeshadows that are baked are just beautiful. And that's all I've ever had from them, really, I think. But this is Stellar Collision, and it looks like the planets, and it's just beautiful. And I love it. I forget about it, so I took it out, and I've been playing with it here a little bit lately. So let's see what is in my PETIT VOUR box. It says the Creme de la Cruelty Free. I did cut it open already, and it says, be bold and be kind. Your cruelty-free beauty obsession starts here. So that's what it says there. And there's usually a card. I think there's always a card in here. And it tells us what's in the box and the value of it. This box is $25, and that includes the shipping. They also have another subscription that is like past favorites. And I think that one is $28. And I think they used to offer like 6 months and 12-month discounts, but they don't anymore. So it's just, you pay it by the month, and there's no discount recently anyway. Maybe, who knows when they changed that, because I've gotten this in the past. But this time I've had it a little bit longer than I had it then. So let's see what I have. I have from the brand 100% Pure, the Long Last Brow Pomade. This is $26 value, and it says multitasking brow gel to shape, fill, and perfect. Natural pigments from cocoa beans and black tea create natural looking color and texture, while conditioning biotin and strengthening pro-vitamin B5 encourage fuller brows and healthier hair growth. Let's see what that looks like. I don't really mess with my brows, but I do sometimes, because I have wild crazy brows sometimes. I do put some stuff on them to keep them down, to tame them, because I'll wake up sometime and look like a 90-year-old man, grandpa. So this is shrink wrap, so I'm going to open it. We're going to take a look at it. I may not use it, but if I don't use it, it'll go in a future giveaway. This is a glass bottom, and you can't really see much because there's a label on there, so we have to open it up to see it. How cute is that lid? It is leaves, whatchamacallit, leaves and whatever, little beads, acorns maybe. All right, let's see what she looks like. So, excuse me, cat went by. It is brown. I think it looks like there's a plastic cap on it, so I'm not gonna mess with it. So this kind of thing you would use a brush, to put on. It's very pretty, so somebody may enjoy that, because I won't be using it. But a $26 value, so that's very nice. Next we have this. Y'all, this is yellow. That's all I can see. I see some white on there, but I haven't a clue what that says. Let me find my magnifying glass. It is Rachel Couture. I'm getting this off of the postcard, little postcardy thing. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. How could anybody think you could read that? There's a white flower. That's Rachel Couture, and then her little emblem that she has, or whatever you call that, her little signature thing, and it says vanilla, and it says 24-hour moisture. So this is a lip balm, $15 value. It's nice and big. A non-sticky lip balm that delivers silkiness and shine. A lusciously scented, hydrating formula with natural ingredients to keep lips nourished and soft. Y'all, I have 1 million of these open. I think this is filled all the way. It's shrink wrapped. I can smell the vanilla. It smells wonderful. I'm not going to open it. Sometimes, I could open it to see what the tip is like, but I'm not going to, okay, because I just have so many lip balms and so many things like this. I have stuff that I keep by my bed. So I use stuff all the time on my lips. It's good to use stuff on your lips. Before I started getting beauty boxes, my lips would be like in the winter, they'd be chapped and irritated and everything. And ever since I've been using stuff, like every night before I go to bed, I use something. And then, of course, depending on the weather, I may use stuff during the day. My lips are perfect all the time. Like they're always nice and soft and supple. They're never cracked. Now, if I get a cold or something and I'm blowing my nose and a tissue is constantly hitting it, then I might get like a little crusty here, but this kind of thing helps. So, but you can't read it. And maybe you can read it. Anyway, so that'll probably go in a future giveaway. And then we have this. This is True Moringa brand, Shea and Moringa Balm, $24 value, a luxurious blend of wild-crafted shea and moringa oil that leaves skin nourished and glowing from the inside out. Oh, that sounds good. It says just 2 ingredients. Y'all right, Blue? He almost fell. Moringa oil, which purifies the skin barrier, and then skin barrier support, it says. And then shea butter, which hydrates, protects, and soothes. Shea butter is what was recommended to me years and years ago when I first ended up with eczema. So Camille just likes to keep running around. This big giant box, and look at what's in there. The tube is in there. Oh, I've had this before. I'm pretty sure it looks very familiar, but I don't remember the box. But this is a tin. So it's probably, when you open this up, you'll have to use this end to put a hole in that, and then it'll be there. So this is like a wonderful thing. If you have eczema, this kind of thing is probably fantastic. Great for winter, I would think. And the weather is finally starting to change here. When I say finally starting, it's because it's a long summer. But usually in August, we're still in the hundreds until September, mid-September. And today it's really beautiful. It's like 80 and windy and beautiful. Moisturizing balm for hands and body. So let's take a look. And I always need body lotion, always. So, all right, do this. And whoops, this is plastic. So it worked. Of course, I have to smell everything. Let's see what she looks like. I swear I've had this before. It really doesn't have a scent at all. So it's nice and rich looking. I can see, shea butter is really thick like actual butter. And then the oil, you can see it's a little separated there. So look at that sheen. It's nice and hydrating. It has a little bit of a scent, but I think it's just like a natural, what these two things smell like scent. It's not like there's any perfume in here. Well, it says there's only those 2 ingredients. So, wow, that is very moisturizing. This will be wonderful in winter. If you're in the wind, chapped face. This is heavy. You could put it on your face. You could use this. This would be nice for your children. You know, they get little chapped on their faces in the winter and that kind of thing. But this will be great for your elbows, your heels, legs. Yeah, that is nice. That's going to go right in my bathroom. Oh, wow. My skin feels great. Very, very nice. And then our last item are two things. This is from one of my very favorite companies, vegan companies, is Goldie MD. And there are two of these. Let's see, are they the same thing or different? They're the same thing. So I don't know why it is like this, if it's just because this is what they got. But these are, I defy, $20. So I don't know if that $20 is for both or for one. Were they expecting to receive a bigger tube? So since they got the smaller ones, they gave us a couple. You know, these are nice, but they're only about half full. It's thick cream in there, so they're all like, you know, from being in the box, they're off to the side. But it says a nightly eye treatment that works as you sleep to moisturize and improve the look of the thin, delicate skin of the under eye area. Leaves skin feeling firm, looking plump, and appearing stronger for a more vibrant appearance. I love Goldie MD. This is nice packaging. Goldie MD is pretty ugly, most of their packaging, but they've been coming out with some newer packaging lately. They have some like a gold color packaging, and then this green is pretty. I have never seen this before. It is in gold, Goldie MD. I defy. It says Radiance Restoring Eye Treatment. It is, let's see, it's probably not sealed. Yeah, just what I usually do is put a little on the back of my hand and then I put it on my eyes from there. So Goldie, when I've had allergy issues, this brand has gotten me through allergy issues. So that is very nice. So are they? Like I said, I don't know if it's $10 a tube or what. But I paid $25 for this box, and that included the shipping in it. And I'm sure there was sales tax. I can't remember about the tax, but 20, 40, 60, 70, $85 of value in here. We've got this wonderful shea butter and moringa oil and the Goldie. You know, the other thing about this being two small things, for an eye cream, you don't need much more than this. It lasts you a while, lasts you a good while. So a big tube, you know, it's better to have small tubes for eye stuff anyway. And then we have the Rachel Couture vanilla. It smells wonderful. The lip stuff. And there's a lot in here. And then we have the brow, the Long Last, it says brow pomade from 100% Pure. So that is my PETIT VOUR, my vegan and my cruelty-free skincare. And sometimes there's makeup in there. It's mostly skincare. But I think this is the first box I've got. Well, I guess maybe you would consider this makeup, I guess, right? That's how it's been, is there's one makeup product. I know I got a mascara in a box. I got a lippy or two in different boxes, you know, so that's what it seems to be. You get 4 items most of the time. So 3/4 skincare, 1/4 makeup. So you all take care and count your blessings, and good to see you. Bye-bye.